dropped the Erika Kirk video maybe 2 days ago, and it was just a small taste. I thought I was extremely late to the party to it, which I was, but literally today I was on Twitter and I came across a gem, something that I've been preaching for fucking weeks. I've known that she doesn't give a fuck about her husband, and I knew that this video was I just knew that I should have released it later, because now it's a perfect follow-up. If you guys are new to the channel, thanks so much for stopping by. That last video, I worked really hard on it, even though it's short, and I appreciate everybody who viewed it. We got like 100 views on it. That's awesome. We're at like 155 subscribers. I love making videos for you guys. Hate to say it, but if you guys enjoyed it, like the video, subscribe, whatever you want, and let's just get right into it. Now, I need to be abundantly clear. I think that Candace Owens is a moron, okay? She has some pretty funny videos out there, primarily just because of how insane she is, but she recently, today, released a video where she details and exposes a internal call between TPUSA leadership, or rather employees, and Erika Kirk, where Erika is going over the revenue and accomplishments of that major memorial service that they had. I believe it was in Georgia at that massive fucking stadium. It's the one that all of you have seen, where she walks out with a fucking, like, tears on her face and there's sparklers going everywhere. Trump was there. It's literally in the opening of my last video, so if you want to know what I'm talking about, check that out. But literally right after they had that event, they had a, I guess, earnings call or a sync after the event where Erika Kirk explained all the accomplishments. And I'm just gonna play the clip, and you guys tell me what you think.
These emoji Zoom things, wow. I don't even know where to begin. The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century, like, it's just insane. We had over 275,000 people that attended, and stadium overflow, Westgate, insane, you guys. And then you have, was it 100 million?
Over.
You guys that heard the gospel and all about Charlie and all about everything that you guys do, and the hard work of Turning Point USA is insane. We had thousands that were registered to vote. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that, because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. But
we did it, guys. We did it. We sold merch. Thank God for the sacrificial pig that is Charlie Kirk, because look at our fucking merch sales. Look how many people we got to register to vote. Forget that my husband is dead, okay? Just forget that for a second. First, forget that he got his neck exploded on damn near national television in front of millions, if not billions of people. Forget that. Let's just think about the merch sales. And let's think about the people we got to register to vote. And think about the people that we got to tell about the gospel. Because, you know, in terms of importance, it goes merch sales, register to vote, then gospel if we get to it. Because, you know, Jesus wants us to sell merch. Everybody knows, you know, commandment number 3 was, thou shalt sell merch for my political campaign and my grift. Everybody knows that. You go to religious school, shout out my Catholics out there that go to religious school, you remember commandment number 3. Thou shalt sell merch for my political grift and campaign. I think I'm quoting it there right. I believe it's also Matthew 11:13 that says, blessed are those who sell merch in profit of my husband's gruesome death. I remember that from religious school as well as a youngster. I think that this really should be the nail in the coffin for her, but no one really gives a fuck unless you're actually paying attention. I mean, I don't need to state the obvious here that talking about merch sales and registering to vote and viewers should probably be the last thing you're excited about 2 weeks after the gruesome death of your husband. If anything, you should be saying something along the lines of, yeah, it was a really successful event, and I'm so happy about all the work that everybody put into this. Of course, it's difficult for me to, enjoy the, I guess you could say, success of the event, because obviously I'm still very upset about that. You can use that, Erika. You can literally use that. I'm not even PR trained. I'm pretty much the opposite of PR trained. That was just off the dome. You can use that. But really, I don't really need to explain to you guys that this is probably the most tone deaf PR speak. Really, it feels like you're hopping on a Zoom car with your head of HR or head of marketing, for those of my corporate slaves out there that get what I'm saying. But let's just listen to the rest of the clip.
I just wanted to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to the events team, the development team, the graphic design team, the production team. It's just phenomenal. Their incredible work leading into the memorial. And honestly, a lot of the staff that worked on the memorial, they had 20-hour days for a week during the time of us grieving the loss of my husband. And honestly, I know several staff that didn't even sleep. Again, you guys are breathing angels, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And obviously a huge thank you to the Mosaic team. VI, you guys are 10 out of 10. We have the most incredible team. We just do. And you guys know that, and you guys are all a part of that. And I am so, so thankful. And if you do have a moment and you run into any of those staff members that you know had a role in this, and that they put a lot of their time and effort into it, just say thank you. There's something really special to be seen in moments like this, and it's not easy. I'm speaking from experience. I'm right in the trenches with you guys. And so the fact that a simple thank you. I don't care if any of you have beef with each other from the past or have any issues with someone said something about this or that. If you guys have any of that, please put it to rest. My husband's dead. I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead. And it puts life into perspective of how short life is, and relationships, and God puts people in your life for a reason, and it teaches you a lesson, it teaches them a lesson. So if you are going through a time where, just lay it to rest. And
that last bit, at all, I don't my husband's dead. So if you have a problem with someone, you should amend it, because my husband is dead. I can get the sentiment, you never know what's going to happen. You never know, what day is your last. But, dude, I don't really give a fuck about patching it up with coworkers. If I have a major beef with my coworker and I die tomorrow, I'm not going to be fucking literally wringing my hands in the afterlife. I should have patched it up with Stacy from fucking marketing or HR. That's not going to happen. Usually that refers to family members or, very close friends that you have, shared amazing memories with. Bro, I don't give a fuck about my coworkers. If I have a beef with my coworker and I never see them again, if they get hit by a bus in front of me, I will try and get their position. I don't care. I don't really understand this whole sentence. My husband's dead, so y'all better patch it up with your coworkers. I don't really even know what that means, but sure, Erika. I mean, I don't even think I heard, yeah, my husband's dead, but I really miss him, and it was an amazing event, and because of him, he built this. I didn't hear that once. But whatever. I want to show this next clip by Candace Owens, which arguably is probably worse and even more strange. I'll just play it in its entirety.
20-hour days, but also their founder, Charlie, was publicly assassinated less than 2 weeks ago. You got to address that, and you're going to hear her address that.
If you do need additional time off, please talk to your director about using paid time off for that. And again, it's not easy, but again, grief is hard.
If you want PTO for crunching endless man hours into this gargantuan WWE sized event, go ask your director. I'm not going to be taking PTO. I'm going to be towing the company line because I want as much profit out of my dead husband's death. I I'm just going to keep playing it.
Otherwise, honestly, Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action, full steam ahead, you guys. Charlie would want us to get back to work, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we did with the memorial, and I'm so honored and proud of each and every one of you, because that's what we're going to do in his honor and in his name. We have so much to do, which is exciting. Charlie in heaven is like, you guys thought you had a busy schedule then, just you wait.
Everyone knows when you pass into the divine afterlife, the eternal beauty of heaven and paradise, you are still focused on your company's merch sales. Even then, you're still focused on your company's merch sales, and you're extremely invested in making your employees crunch endless man hours. That is what I'm going to do. When I die, I'm going to be looking down on hopefully a very prosperous YouTube channel that I've now passed over to my son, saying, you better crank out more fucking slop for the masses, or else I will haunt you until the end of days. Maybe that's what she was also trying to say too. You know, if you don't keep crunching endless man hours and getting more people registered to vote and pushing more merch, Charlie Kirk will haunt you till the end of days like the ghost of Christmas past. He will be everywhere, behind every corner, haunting you.
We have 300,000 new donors. That is a blessing in itself. Again, not normal. All God. I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to fulfill. It's weird to say I'm excited. I really hesitate saying that. It's really hard for me to say that. It's a really weird thing to say, but I think it comes from a space of peace, knowing that God's using this and we're humbly witnessing the gospel in real time.
I was trying to tell you guys at the beginning, blessed be who pushes merch sales and gets people to register to vote in the name of God. Blessed be that humble soul. Matthew 11:13, I believe I said it was. I said it. I called it. I mean, Erika hits the nail right on the head here. God wants you to register to vote. God also wants you to buy merch. And God wants to remind you that we are Charlie Kirk. And I just want to leave you with that today. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. It's been a fucking wild road watching Erika Kirk. And I'm going to continue to keep watching her because it's honestly endless content and insanity. But anyways, if you guys like this, please like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever the fuck, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And adios.
We are Charlie Kirk.